At the end of last year, I felt that I had a huge void in my life and I knew I had to find God. So I looked online and found the Zion Church, and they were doing an Alpha course. And a few months ago I started that course, and it's really transformed my life. I feel like I've grown closer to God and become a stronger Christian.
My wife and her family have been coming to Zion for years. I'd been thinking for some time now to join them on a Sunday to get involved in the church. I hadn't done anything about it.
I do believe that God's always been in my life, even though I've battled with him. Believed in one day, not the next. How when bad things happen, can you say there's a God?
Followed my own path, made many mistakes, drank a lot, smoked a lot, partied a lot, and there was a lot of, I think I used that as to fill in some of the gaps of when I was stressed and when I was unhappy.
Unfortunately, my personal circumstances changed in January. I knew Alpha was happening, the timing was perfect, so I decided to come on the Alpha course.
Anyway, 3 months after Carol died with breast cancer, Neil was diagnosed with skin cancer. On the 1st of April last year, he went into hospital. On the 25th, he died.
My one son, my eldest son Dylan, the one night got really, really upset and distressed. And he was questioning, what happens when you die. And I couldn't really answer him at that point. He was really upset, and I got really upset. And I got in touch with an old friend.
My neighbour came round and visited me every week for nearly 12 months, and he's still looking after me now. I didn't know anything about her. We used to say good morning and good evening, that's about all. I didn't know she was a Christian.
And then I knew Jenny from going on the school run, and I knew she was a Christian, and I knew she came to a local church, and I just thought I'm going to just take the leap and ask Jenny if I could go to sort of church with her.
That on Back to Church Sunday in early February, I decided to give myself to God. That's been reconfirmed with my baptism on Easter Sunday.
And then it was on Back to Church Sunday with Mark Greenwood, and I renewed my commitment to become a Christian again.
Since I've found God in my life, there's been so many different changes. It's been life-changing. I can't put my finger on one thing because there's been several different things, and I just feel like I've got a different outlook on life. I'm a lot more positive.
God has a plan for me. I'm not sure what that plan is, but I know he's got one for me, and I know that he's looking after me, and he's not just looking after me, he's carrying me, and has been for some time.
And one thing that I have now got is a belief and a hope that there is a good future for me, which is what I haven't had for a very long time.
You hear stories of that, but I didn't think it would happen to me.
You make me new. You are making me new. You make me new. You are making me new. You're making me new.
You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of the dust.